few of all the speeches, I would just like to say a few words. I really wanted very much to have the time to prepare something that would be very meaningful and thought-provoking and all those things that a good speech should be. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time, and things got a little bit hectic, and the house was a little bit of a balagan, and I was welcoming people every day, and it was exciting and wonderful and terrific, but I didn't get the time to really sit down and write out those thoughts. But I can't let the day pass by without just saying a few things that just come to mind. First of all, to say, Zevi, how very proud I am of you. It's hard to believe that I'm the mother of a bar mitzvah boy. I remember your bris very, very clearly, and all the other simchas and the first day at school and getting on the school bus, and when you had your hair cut, and all the little milestones along the way. And now you're here celebrating your bar mitzvah, and you did a wonderful, wonderful job. And it's not finished. You'll do your Haftorah Mitzvah Hashem on Shabbos. But I think we got a very good indication today of just how beautifully you prepared and how much you know and how very proud Abba and I and all the family is of you. I'm thinking that on Rosh Hashanah, which is going to be in just a few days, we read about the Akedah, the sacrifice of Yitzhak. And I think everyone would have to agree that that is the ultimate story of self-sacrifice. A father willing to sacrifice his son if he had to, because that was what Hashem asked of him. And a son willingly allowing himself to be put in Hashem's hands for whatever Hashem wills of him. And I was thinking that this year has been a tremendous year of self-sacrifice, especially for Zevi. This was a very hard year to make a move, to pick up and leave his very, very dear friends, all of whom were going to be celebrating their bar mitzvahs, and he wasn't going to be there for those simchas, and they weren't going to be able to be here for his simcha. And yet, he carried himself with a great deal of grace, and he was just wonderful. He was unhappy about it, there's no question. But yet he realized that, look, this was the year we made Aliyah. For some, it was going to be harder than others. And for this year, I think it was especially tough for Zevi for that reason. But I'm especially proud of him for that reason. And I think he's done wonderfully. And he's really risen to the occasion, as have all my children and the rest of my family. I want to thank my husband, Avi, and I will publicly declare that it is due to Avi's pushing and prodding that we are here. It's due to Avi's pushing and prodding that we are observant today and leading the lifestyle that we are. And it really was pushing and prodding every step of the way. And I didn't go willingly in the beginning, but I will just say that I am so very happy and proud to be living in Eretz Yisrael today, to be living as an observant Jewess, to see my children being raised in Torah, and to have my whole family here with me, my sister, my father, my aunt and uncle, to have my grandmother, my children's great-grandma here. I will tell you that every day that I was here, I davened to Hashem. He should give her the strength and good health to be able to make it to the simcha. And when I saw her here in Eretz Yisrael, my heart was overjoyed. So Grandma, every day like we did in the States. But I speak to you from time to time, and we write. And I miss you very, very much. But I think the joy that I have of seeing you here and being able to bring you here is sustaining me. And I look forward to the next Simcha, Mitzvah Hashem. Hopefully we'll see you before that, but certainly if not before, then for the next Simcha and for all the Simchas of my family. I would like to thank my mother-in-law, who has been a rock of inspiration and steadfastness for my family. Mommy, we have turned to you for all of our needs, and you have been there. And you're there when we don't turn to you. Somehow it just miraculously appears. And I think I've told you many times that I love you and I appreciate it, but I want to publicly say that I can't even imagine having a better mother-in-law or a more wonderful mother-in-law. People say to me, they talk to me about my mother, because I think they think that you're my mother many times, because I call you Mommy, and I really mean that. And I say that with no disrespect to my mother, Alva Shalom, who I know is watching us and listening to us. And I know that she is overjoyed at our Simcha today. And a day doesn't go by that I don't think of my mom. And I know that she is in Gan Eden with many members of our families, that one day we will all be together, Mitzvah Hashem, and Mashiach should come quickly and speedily, and we should all be together for many simchas for many years to come. And I thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for being here with us today. Thank you.
Yes, he's